Hello, people! This is your host and host Kranti once again back with another new What If. And this is gonna be What If Deku, aka Izuku Midoriya, our boy, the handsome lad, became the. Is Ban. So yeah, this is part 3. What if Deku was Ban? So last time when we had everybody's asking Aizawa, so sir, but what about orientation? And he's like, real heroes don't go to orientation. And people are like, oh, okay. So he tosses the ball to Deku because he got the full score because he has one for all on top of the immortality of Ban. So yeah, so he has one for all, and Aizawa is like, hey, kid, since you got the highest score, and Bago is like, oh, Nani, he got the highest score. What? My world is crumbling. And Deku is did a thumbs up to Bakugo and did some cheeky grin, which I'm pretty sure if you know Seven Deadly Sin, that's Ban would react pretty much. He's he doesn't take things seriously on the first glance, but he takes things really seriously if you dig deep. So yeah, he's like that, and he's like, I did it, Kachan, I'm better than you. And Bago is like, that damn brat, Deku, how the hell did he become so powerful so quickly? Well, he doesn't know about one for all yet. I thought only he could damn. And he's like, oh kid, since you got the highest score, so why don't you throw the ball? And Aizawa tells him hey, do whatever you do, I don't care, throw as hard as you can and use your cork if you want to, if you don't want to, I don't care, just if whoever gets the lowest score, he or she will be expelled. So Deku is like, okay, give him the ball, and he throws the ball, and he goes maximum united smash level power throwing the ball. He just literally decks the shit out of his own arm. Everything is broken. It's red, purple, all the color spectrum at the same time. It's rainbow hand, and it heals instantaneously. And Aizawa looks at them the display template, and he's like, infinity. And they're holy shit, what is this boy's quirk? And he's like, but and Ida asks him, hey, I saw you broke your hand, is everything okay? And Deku is like, yeah, why wouldn't it be? And he's like, but I saw your hand broke, and sorry about the noise. And he's like, well, yeah, it did broke, but I have immortality quirk. What? Immortality quirk? Yeah, I cannot die. I have super high speed regeneration. No matter what happens to me, I will live on forever. I will never die. And everyone is like, what the hell kind of monster is this? And Aizawa is like, damn, this kid is way too OP. And what happens next is the whole everybody does the exam, and Deku, he becomes number one. I mean, come on, he has one for all, 100%, all the time. He breaks his bones or breaks his joints, they're healed in 1 second, or even 1/10 of second. So the race with Ida, he just Hulk jumps the shit out and crosses it, and Ida is what, Nani? And the side to side step, he just Saitamas the whole thing, everything. And there's, after that, he's gonna go to the USJR, and Kurogiri and Shigaraki comes, and Shigaraki is like, Kurogiri, open the portal, let them fight, let the kids fight. And man is like, okay, yeah, there are some people, yada. He's like, okay, I have to do this again. So the same thing with Momo, not Momo, yeah, Momoyazu Yarozu, yeah, I'm probably mispronunciating her name, and Minata, our grape man, yeah, Minata's balls. Yeah, yeah, same thing happens, but instead of like he like finger flicking smash, like finger flicking smash on the water bottle, he just like, oh yeah, how about I jump and then I like blast it with one smash, and he's like, okay. He jumps and he blasts it with one like ginormous like smash, and everything is like everything. I mean, like there's like a crater. It's like 100% All Might punch with Ban's immortality. Ban is OP, all it already is, but it's just like not one for all. It's just like, is that like, bro? Do I have to like even say? Just like, I mean, people, I don't have to say anything. It's just like there's a crater and everybody who's there, they're like unconscious, and like Momo is like, what is happening to your arm? Why it's so twisty and bendy? And Deku is like, what are you talking about? As he gives them the thumbs up with his broken busted arm, and he like and his legs are like were like noodles, and they're like now normal, and they're like, okay, I have to go and help Aizawa sensei, you two round them up. Okay, Minata, you got sticky balls, so you can round them up. So he just like Hulk jumps it again and comes there, and as he land, his legs were healed, and he's like without his shirt, he's like, yeah, yare, let's see what do we have. And he like Texas smashes like all the villains that comes here, and Aizawa is like, kid, you don't have to. Okay, just do whatever you want to do, kid. Just I'm glad you're on our side. It's like, I never want to piss that kid ever again in my life, so because that kid can kill me if I piss him off. So he's thinking in his mind, and Shigaraki says, oh no, they're cheating, Kurogiri, bring out the Nomu, bring out all the Nomus. So Kurogiri like bring out pretty much like all the Nomus right there, and he's like, okay. So like All Might like smashes the Nomu like how many times? 33 times in 1 second. Yeah, Ban does that like not 33 times, he does it like 100 times in like 3 seconds. Yeah, it just like pummels the Nomu so much that the Nomu keeps regenerating, and Ban is like, you regenerate too, let's have a brawl, cause you are the perfect opponent for me. Yes, such elation, such enjoyment when I get hurt. The blood, it hurts, yet so it's so fun. And everybody's like getting the creeped out, but like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Is he enjoying him? He's some kind of like sadistic, masochistic shithead, which Ban was when he was introduced. He was sadistic and sick, masochistic. He's like, it hurts so beautifully, such pain, such elation. He's essentially getting is getting an orgasm out of being hurt again and again by the Nomu. And the Nomu is like crying. It's like, the Nomu is like crying and making weird noises. No, it's not getting orgasm, or it's not getting aroused. It just can't handle the pain. Like Ban or Deku is this instance can, because he's like a sick masochistic a-hole. So Ban is like enjoying it, and everybody's like, what the hell, man, why are you enjoying it? Ban is like, you're no fun anymore. There is no variation. If there's no variation, there is no fun, there is no enjoyment. You bore me now. So he literally like holds, like puts his hand through the Nomu's chest, rips out its heart, Alucard style, and like crushes it on his hand. And the Nomu and everybody's like dumbfounded. They're like Usopp face, Like, if you know what Usopp face is, essentially Usopp is like, "Ah!" They're like, "Ah, Nani, what is happening?" Everybody's like dumbfounded by that. The Nomu, like, he does that to like several of Nomus, like Fox Hunt, but it's instead of Fox Hunt, he's gonna do it with his own hand. And he just like, there's like 10 Nomus, and he just does that like to 10 Nomus, not just one Nomus, like 10 Nomus similar. And yeah, like, he just like kills them because he was like getting bored of them, because they were fighting with him for like over more than 5 minutes, and they were like hurting him, killing him over and over again. And he's like, oh, such fun, such glorious fun. And he just coming to Shigaraki. Shigaraki's like, get away from me, you freak, get away. And he touches him, and he touches like Ban, and he's like decaying. And he's like, oh, you're even fun. You're even more fun than them. Come, let's have a play. Let's see who lasts longer. Shigaraki is, oh no, oh no, get away from me. Yeah, Shigaraki is getting like Vietnam War flashbacks. He's like, oh, I don't want to be violated by this hero. Ban is like, let's see, with his grin, and he's like, yeah, let's see who lasts longer. And Shigaraki is like, oh, get Kurogiri, take me away from him. And like, he constantly tries to decay him, and it's Deku with Ban's immortality. He just gets decayed and he reforms again and again. And at the very end, he just like finger flicks Shigaraki's forehead, like just like with like 15% of all for one. Yes, he can minimize the output to 15% on for one for all in his finger now. Yeah, I mean, in the past, what if I told you that Deku is essentially like, this timeline of Deku is essentially doing what the regular timeline of Deku did, the reverse what the regular timeline of Deku did, which like gradually increased the power percentage output, and it's just like gradually decreasing the power percentage output. So he does that, and he knocks him out, and like Kurogiri is like, oh no, I'm not gonna stay here, I'm gonna get the shit out of here. So he like gets like, he just like picks up like the knocked out Shigaraki with him, and he just like takes him with there. And everybody's like, what the hell, man, what the hell is wrong with you? They all saw it, and Bakugo is like, Nani, you creep, you weirdo, Kimuchi. Yeah, I'm making some hentai because I am been watching a lot of hentai, because hentai is life. Yeah, hentai is life. Yeah, it's just, there's lockdown again in my country again. What are we gonna do except for watching hentai? You know what I mean. You know, man of culture, human being of culture knows what I mean. So yeah, I'm watching a little bit of hentai. So Kimuchi. So yeah, he's like, everybody's like creeped out by him, like, Kimuchi, go away. And they're like, Degu's like, you guys are no fun, yari. So he goes out, and All Might comes out, and he's like, I am here, what happened? And he's like, your favorite student Deku took care of it. Yeah, it's like, he took care of it? How? And All Might is like, well, Ban Deku, or Deku here is like, well, they punch me, I punch them. I just lasted longer than them. I just lasted longer than they did. And All Might is like, okay, kid, you are one tough cookie. I'm never gonna get you mad, ever. I am glad that I chose you as my successor. Sorry for the slurping noise. I'm not eating anything, it's just I have a lot of saliva when I talk long for very, very further time. So yeah, so it's like that, and Deku is like, okay, yeah. So the battle, like heroes versus villain battle with Bakugo and Deku, do I even have to cover it? I mean, come on, it's Deku with Ban's immortality on top of One for All. It's no contest, okay? It's no contest. So Sports festival arc, every teacher requests Deku that please don't attend it. Deku's like, why? It's like, you're too OP. It's just like, I'm pretty sure even pro heroes can't defeat you. It's like, huh, so give me my license then, because I want to make some money. And people are like, our normal is like, what? Why are you trying to be mean? Why do you want to act like a villain despite you having a righteous heart? And it's like, okay, so the sports festival happens. Who wins? Does it matter? Let's just say like Tsukiyami wins, because I like him. I like the bird boy Tsukiyami, his darkness corp. I like his cork. Okay, so Tsukiyami wins. So Deku is like requested, oh, I want to fight all the top 10 pro heroes now. I challenge you, like WWE. I challenge you. Are you guys chicken? Wak wak wak. And they come, like Endeavor comes like, insolent boy, I will teach you to mock me. And he's like, he just like does the prominence, he just like throws a big fire blast. Deku doesn't even move. He's like, he's like burning into crisp, and there's like muscle, like there's like some burn, some muscle, some bones, and he's like, do you think that even tickles? Because he was like missing some guy, half of his face, and Endeavor is like, oh, what the hell? What kind of sick, twisted thing are you? You're a monster. And Deku is like, not quite. I'm gonna be the #1 hero very soon. And he does a finger flicking, like what like Deku does, normal timeline Deku does with like gentle criminal, like air blast him with his finger flick, and Endeavor gets knocked back to the stands. And Endeavor is like, I will see you. And he is like, he does the prominence run plus ultra, and he just like literally he it's so hot, like the stone is melting and people's clothes are on fire, glass is melting, like all the soda, liquid or juice are literally evaporating. And Deku is like standing, and he's like, he just like, I see, he just like puts his hand forward and he blocks it. He blocks it, he blocks it, but there is no like, how should you say, okay, there is no meat or skin left. There is only like skeleton, like Wolverine skeleton. I'm gonna give skeleton because, okay, no skeleton. It's gonna look like what like Goku did with Cell, like instant transmission Kamehameha. It's gonna look like that. And it's like President Mike is like, no, Hero Endeavor killed him. And it's like, then Deku like pops back in 1 second. Is like, nope, no, he didn't. And now it's my time. So he beats like Endeavor and every other heroes, and they're like, so Deku like demands like, now since I beat them all, give me the hero license, cause I have proven myself, so I don't need to study it here. And Deku gets the hero license on that spot. I mean it's Ban, come on man, Ban, immortal undead Ban with one for all, he gets the hero license on the spot. And he's like, okay, time to hunt all for one. Yeah, time to hunt all for one, All Might. And All Might is like, what do you propose? And it's like, okay, we track him, and there's some kind of like tracking hero. They tracks him, and we're gonna kill him. And before they could track him, like Hawks comes, and he's like, here are the documents. I've been playing like a double agent for the government, for them. With all for one, there is Metal Liberation Army attack, and there is also Overhaul. I forgot his Japanese name. So Overhaul. Like he's like, okay, how about I put them all out of their game and put them in Tartarus? And Norma is like, how are you gonna do it? Deku Ban is like, just watch me. You guys don't have to involve yourself, just send me the location. and I will get the job done. So he goes to like All For One's hideout, the villain hideout in the bar, and All For One like spams like no moves and no moves after that. Deku just straight up kills them because he knows that these are like not the main objective, so he kills them without even them giving him masochistic pleasure of getting hurt over and over again. It's like, oh, All For One, I want to fight you. I want to like experience the amount of pain that you can inflict on me. They are inferior. I have already experienced them. They don't entice me. They don't make me elated. Yeah. So All For One is like, don't worry, I'll have my number one henchman beat you, and he like brings out Gigantomachia and he fights Gigantomachia. He stomp craps the Gigantomachia, just like spams the shit out of like punching him with like unite the toe smash again and again, and he's like doing that again and again, and does it even matter? I mean, like, he just does that. So he kills Gigantomachia because Gigantomachia is almost like a mindless beast. Like, so yeah, he puts him down and he puts him out of his misery. And so what the hell? So this is the next part where we're gonna have Deku fighting with All For One, because I have to make a script for that. So that's it. This is your host and host Kranti, once again signing off. Tata, bye bye, have a wonderful life and love ya. And check out my channel. If you like this video, comment, like, share and subscribe, and check out my channel for music and other what ifs in general. This is your host and host Kranti signing off. Love ya, bye. Seriously, subscribe though, and share and like and comment, but most importantly, share and subscribe.